Welcome to my channel. Today I will be demonstrating for you how to lift heavy objects like CRTs. You can apply how I lift the CRT TV to other heavy objects, like when you move and help a friend move. This is for my COM 101 class. This is a demonstration speech. Now the purpose of this is to show you how to correctly lift and carry heavy things to minimize back injury. That's my goal. Over the years, I've seen my family and my friends. They're obviously immensely strong people, but they don't know how to lift them. You might think, isn't lifting and carrying just common sense? You think that, you should think that, but a lot of people don't really know how to lift correctly, so they end up hurting their back. So even my weirdly immensely strong dad ruined his back from incorrectly lifting things over the years. And he's taught me how to lift things correctly because he's been forced to resort to better methods of lifting. So I will be showing you what he's taught me today. Now, for example, I've seen him, I've seen my mom, I've seen some of my friends when they come to help me lift things, when we're moving, whatever. I see them do this. They just lift whatever ungodly heavy thing like this. They put all the emphasis on lifting with their back. You can't do that. Your back is so extremely vulnerable. Now, your back is strong. It's the support system of your whole body. Whether you lie down, whether you sit down, anything you do, your back is in charge of it. Now, your legs are much stronger than your back, but there's only an isolated part of the body. So you think, how do legs factor into lifting? Well, they're just strong. They're immensely strong. They're meant to do everything. They carry us everywhere we go. We run, we swim with them. They're just immensely strong. So I want to show you how to use your leg, not your back, like my friends do when they do this, and then complain about their back hurting them for weeks. Now, before you start lifting, you need to prepare. You need to wear stretchy, freeing clothes like shorts, skirts, dresses, pajama pants, whatever. Just whatever you can move about freely in. You don't wear tight jeans. I mean, you can, I just don't recommend them. They offer very restricted, very little movement compared to things like shorts. And you need freedom of movement to lift heavy objects. And another thing to do to prepare is to wear shoes. Don't wear flip-flops. I've seen some people like, yeah, I can move beds and couches with just flip-flops. I can move dressers with flip-flops. And then they open themselves up to risk. Risk like dropping those things on their open feet. Shoes prevent a lot of that. They help shield your feet. It's not just the bottom they're shielding, it's the top too. So, yeah, you just wear comfortable clothes and wear shoes. Just to continue to minimize the risk of injury. That's your goal when you're lifting things. And now, another thing to do to prepare to lift. There's a lot of thought to go into this. It's a simple thing to do, but there's a lot of thought. Like, don't lift things when you just have fluff. Like, look at my belly right now. It's just jiggly fluff. If I try to lift this right now, I won't have as much control over what I'm lifting. All of the weight will just be going around everywhere. Now, watch. I will be tensing my core. You need to have a taut core. Taut jelly. It's just bouncing around. Now it's hitting something more solid. When you do this, this is the way your belly should be when you're lifting things. You have more control over what you're lifting. So observe. And also keep your back as straight as you can. Remember, you're putting all of your weight on the leg. You're making your back just hug whatever you're holding, but your leg does the lifting and carrying. Now watch. Remember, keep this tight. See? Keep your back as straight as you can. And lower, slowly take your time if you can. You don't want to rush heavy lifting. You don't want to drop things on your feet or break whatever you're trying to put down. Even if it's heavy, it can still break. So just go slowly. And now I just took this off the table, right? Very easy. A harder thing to do is we're going to be doing is lifting from the floor, which a lot of times you will be, especially when you're moving. There won't be any more tables or anything lifting off of. They'll probably all be packed and gone. We'll just have leftover things like this. So you will have to lift from the floor a lot. Again, keep your back as straight as you can. Keep this tight. And we're going to be squatting. So, observe. Go slow. There we go. See? Easy. If I let my belly just go around, if I just let my back do this when I'm lifting, I'd be in all kinds of pain right now. I'm fine. So I hope you learned something from, I hope you learned how to lift heavy objects better from this video. That was my goal. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good night.